What's up, guys? I'm back for the Raw review of October 27th, 2025. I didn't wait all the way until SmackDown to do this because, sometimes I'll be a little late, doing other things, working. I'll be a little late. That's why I like to do the live streams too, so I can just do it, right there. Then I don't have to worry about coming back. But I'm a little early. This wasn't on the day. Sometimes I'll put this out literally on the day, like SmackDown. So I guess y'all getting this a little early for me. So the headline for the night was Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss shine in title defense against Bailey and Lyra Valkyria. So that was one of the most weirdest parts about tonight that Monday was the fact that it ended with a women's tag team title match. That was a little weird, something different, but a little weird. I guess they did that really to make you think like, oh, maybe Bailey and Lyra can win it. But let's see. Let's see what happened in the night. We had CM Punk and Jey Uso stake their claim to the world heavyweight title. So they basically shot promos against each other. I mean, some of this stuff is funny because it's CM Punk versus Jey Uso. So let's be honest, this is kind of funny, just period, with these two. The promo was okay, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It was kind of funny to me overall. Not gonna say it was great, but it was pretty funny to me. I mean, nothing really big or exciting happened out of this promo. So I say the only thing really to be thinking about is who's gonna win, And I'm gonna try the live stream Saturday Night Main Event too. I think I might be able to live stream that later this week. But the real question is who's gonna win? Do y'all think Cody's gonna win, or do y'all think Jay is gonna win? There, I said Cody. Whoops, CM Punk. Because right now I'm not fully 100% sure. Maybe I'll make my predictions video soon. But right now I don't know, man. Because I kind of feel like it could kind of go either way. But honestly, I'm leaning more towards Jay Uso, especially when him doing this whole heel turn thing. And what a crazy coincidence. Jade just had a heel turn. Now she's getting another title shot as well. Jay is pretty much signaling a heel turn, turning on his brother, just trying to take over. They didn't really drop the Roman storyline with him trying to act like he's taking his place. So I don't know. They could just give it to CM Punk, but I'm gonna think about it a little bit more. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Then we had Penta versus Rusev ended in a no contest following Los Americanos interference. So this was just messed up to me. Like these dudes fought for I don't know how long just for the three Los Americanos, the most goofiest characters, waste of time characters that really in this damn company breaking up a number one's contenders fight. The annoying part to me about this is why are y'all breaking up a number one contenders fight? Like in that point, you should just made it a regular match. Why should you make it number one contender as if someone's actually gonna be number one contender when you knew that you was just gonna send some people to DQ it anyways? And then guess what happened after this? After this, Adam Pearce makes it a triple threat between Dominic and them two because Dominic so-called sent them to make it that's dumb. So basically they're saying that they making Dominic look stupid. And what's up with Dominic with that new neck tattoo as well? But they making him look dumb. Like, yeah, go break them up. Why would you want to do that to mess up their match? Like does it matter who you fight? Really? You already beat Rusev. I'm pretty sure he already beat Penta. So why would he send them to break them up? It's dumb. And then you do something dumb, and then you get a dumbass prize. Look what happened. Now you in a triple threat. This was just a dumb, stupid way to put Dominic in a triple threat with people he done already fought before. So here it go. We done seen you do singles, especially with Rusev lately, multiple times, winning and cheating multiple times. Now you're having a triple threat. And there's definitely a good chance Dominic could retain. Definitely. Especially if he's still holding that AAA title. But let's move on. Roxanne Perez defeats Nikki Bella. Roxanne finally gets a W. Finally. It's taken 20 years for Roxanne to get a W Man, this whole man, they don't know what to do with Nikki Bella. I swear on my life, man, they don't know what to do with her. They don't know what to do with Stephanie. They're not doing anything with Stephanie. Um, Let me see. How did she lose? Right after an intense back and forth, Perez secured the win with a pop rocks off the turnbuckle as Raquel Rodriguez helped encircle Bella. Stephanie Vacquier came down to prevent the. Okay, so she won clean. Mm. Okay, but right, they're putting her with Stephanie, and they acting like Stephanie's supposed to be fighting Roxanne like it's some big deal. So they all of a sudden clicked up Nikki with Stephanie, even though Nikki ain't really doing nothing. So we're gonna click her up with Stephanie. So if Roxanne beats her, then it look like Roxanne is magically a threat. When Roxanne been already losing like crazy, like hell, just to Lyra and Bailey and them. Like this is ridiculous. Jimmy Uso apologizes to Jay Uso for accusing him of betrayal. What? I mean, but that's basically what it is. I mean, Jay basically did betray Jimmy. If that was clearly a betrayal. So now Jimmy is still trying to stay close to Jay, but we already know that Jay is clearly changing and clearly just kind of on his own thing. He ain't really he doesn't care if his brother gets a title or anything like that. He honestly doesn't care, but he still kind of wants to keep Jimmy around. So that's what it's looking like. Jimmy wants to believe that it was an accident. That wasn't no accident, Oos. That wasn't no accident, Oos. Um, Let me see. Paul Heyman introduces the new look vision. With what? WWE celebrates Oscar's 10-year anniversary. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They did do a promo on that where they show Oscar through the years. That was kind of cool. They made it like real anime-ish, Japanese anime-ish, kind of stereotypical, but I mean it was kind of cool. Braun Breaker defeats LA Knight. Now this match was just for nothing. They just had to find something for LA Knight to do because this was just, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed wasn't really doing anything. You see, they wasn't even really in the tournament. Seth's gone, so it's like really hard for them to find out what to do with them now. You got Jay and CM Punk. Now they're competing for the titles. It's like, what are you doing with the vision? Like, what are you doing? LA Knight versus Braun Breaker. I can't even really remember how this fight happened. I remember LA Knight talking backstage, and I kind of forget how the fight happened. I think it had something to do with Adam Pearce. I forget, but at the end of the day, like, damn, LA Knight takes a L to Braun Breaker clean. Damn, yeah, he speared my ass, yeah, and I remember how it ended too. Damn, so yeah, they not really doing nothing with LA Knight for real. And honestly, this isn't good for Braun Breaker either. Like you beating LA Knight really ain't doing nothing for you. It ain't gonna project you nowhere. And you never know. This could be a new feud. LA Knight versus Braun Breaker. This could be a new feud. Um, JD Big McDonut defeats Sheamus. Now this is just ridiculous. So JD and Finn, they lose the tag titles, but now all of a sudden they can beat JD can beat Sheamus. Now I already know he won because of interference. I already know Finn Balor had grabbed the shillelagh and he hit Sheamus. I think he hit Sheamus when he was on the top rope or something, and it gave JD the edge. I think JD beat him with a Spanish fly of all moves. Beat him with a Spanish fly. Yes, JD McDonuts goes over Sheamus. Dude, what world are we living in? Why can't Sheamus get a damn victory? What the hell, man? This dude was out here making banger after banger after banger, and this is what we doing now. This is what we doing now. JD McDonuts is beating you with Spanish flies. I mean, it was interference though, so Sheamus did get protected, but I still feel like he shouldn't be losing him. Just like, why is JD McDonuts fighting all these big dudes? Like, what's up with that? Like, he was just fighting Rusev the other day. Damn near pretty much going 50-50 with Rusev, but now all of a sudden he's fighting Sheamus and beating Sheamus. This shit is dumb. Why are y'all booking JD McDonuts like he's some damn superstar or something? Because he's not. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss defeat Bailey and Lyra Valkyria for the women's tag team titles. Now, I don't know. I kind of was thinking Baby Bailey and them could get it, but at the same time, right, especially knowing Lyra did have the tag title in the past, remember, and then she ended up losing it. But right now, I still in the back of my mind feel like Lyra is a girl that they want to push to the moon. You know, it's just right now things got a little old with her with what she was doing. So now they doing this whole Bailey stuff. But I do believe Lyra is gonna be one of those people either going back for the what was it the Intercontinental title, or she's gonna be going for that main title just because of her push, the way they present her, how this whole storyline is really focused around Lyra and not really so much Bailey. I mean, obviously, this isn't going to do nothing but end them up in the feud when she was already in a long feud with somebody else. Now she's probably going to end up with a feud with Bailey and win, right? Bailey is not going to win this feud. I don't care what type of evilness she gonna do, and they gonna make Lyra look like she's just some badass underdog baby face. That's exactly what they're gonna do. That's what I see this happening. That's why they lost. Shit, they don't even know what to do with Charlotte and Alexa. Charlotte and Alexa don't even really be on the show like that most of the time on both shows. They get matches randomly out of nowhere. They don't even really have feuds, and then once they get the fight, they just win. No feud though. No feud. Um, Charlotte Flair did have a botch in this match where she like went into the ropes. She flipped into the ropes, all weird and awkward. I think I can't forget. I kind of forget what move Bailey was trying to do, but just the way she sold it, it was just so terrible and so out of place. So that definitely stood out. That Charlotte botch had me thinking something was wrong with it for a second. But that's it, man. This episode was pretty lackluster when you think about it. For an episode of Raw, you know, Raw does tend to be a little bit more hype. But honestly, this episode of Raw was just not really good at all because it wasn't nothing really hype about this. Just a whole bunch of pointless matches where people going over who really shouldn't go over or you knew should have went over. I'm just looking through it right now. Just a whole bunch of pointless matches. Number one contender, which should have meant something. Look what happened. That DQ, so that ended up meaning nothing. I don't know, man. I think this is a 2. I think this is a 2. I'm not sure about giving it a 1. I think I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. So there y'all go. I hope y'all enjoy this review. I mean, it's seriously not much happened on this episode. And you know, normally it'd be a little bit more normally, but nah, this was just a whole bunch of boring, waste of time matches, really. With a weird ending. But all right, y'all take care. Have a good one. Hit that like button. Let me know what y'all think. Peace out.